to watch Ellen grow from a very cute Holland High School freshman in the image that comes to my mind, that red and white Holland tennis uniform. So I watched her grow from that young lady to the beautiful woman sitting here today. This is some of what I have learned about Ellen in that time. Ellen works at Columbia University doing brain imaging and other research on volunteers who willingly agree to let her scare them in the name of science. And she has been very successful there in both her endeavors to frighten people and otherwise. She has a bright future ahead. So I know that Ellen is scared smart. Almost every room in the Reynolds and Bechtel and Mullins family homes is decorated with beautiful art and crafts, lovingly and creatively made by Ellen's hands. So I know that Ellen is generous with her time and her creative energy. She is friendly, open, trusting, and fun. I know that Ellen is simply wonderful company, anytime, anywhere. She conquered Manhattan, a large and unfamiliar place and culture, a plane ride away from any of her safety nets. I know that Ellen is very brave. AJ, so far I know that you are steady, you are kind, and deeply rooted in your family. You are confident and genuine and capable. It is apparent that you take such great joy in just being Ellen. And we, her siblings, and her parents are so grateful to know that she has your companionship. I also can't help but see that you are clearly her very best friend in the world. These are just a few of the qualities that I have admired in you both individually. I think that you'll find that together you already have all the right tools for marriage. Marriage desperately needs things like bravery, creativity, deep roots in family, sincerity, smarts, and kindness. And you have plenty to share. Finally, please remember that you are not alone in doing the work of marriage. If you look around the room tonight, you'll see that it is filled with people that are rooting for you, who will offer you their advice, and who will celebrate your every day and your once-in-a-lifetime accomplishments. So, I propose that we toast to Ellen, to AJ, their commitment to each other, and our commitment to them. Cheers.
Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear one more time for our matron of honor this evening. My pleasure to introduce our best man, Mr. Kevin Rutkowski.
Hello? First thing for you all to know, being a huge Rocky fan, so that seemed appropriate as the introduction for this speech. Good evening, everyone. I have one question for you. Are you all ready to get this party started? Excellent. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kevin Rutkowski, and I have the honor of standing next to AJ as his best man today. I remember the day AJ moved next door to me, over 20 years ago. Little did I know that day that I was meeting my best friend. AJ and I did everything together, and our families are very close. We have played together. We have studied together. We have traveled together, and we have worked together. I have seen AJ from a variety of perspectives. I've seen him as a hard-working individual. I've seen him as someone who's determined to help others where it's needed and take the lead to get a goal accomplished. One day our moms commented how very different me and AJ are. That comment really surprised me, but when I thought about it, they're true. I'm someone that likes to enjoy sports, both playing and watching. AJ would rather climb out of his bedroom window, read a book on the roof, go hiking, explore new adventures. But I believe it's those differences that have brought us close together and that we learn new things from each other. Ellen, there are a few things that I want you to know that AJ is very talented in. First of all, he is a carpenter. One day, me and AJ decided that we needed a hiding place for my sister Dana and his brother Joey. So we decided to build a fort in Mr. Dave's backyard. We constructed it, and I'm pretty sure it still stands there today. So Ellen, I tell you, when you're designing your dream home, AJ can help you with that. AJ's good with directions. He has navigated us through the subway system of France successfully. His direction skills on land are great, but in water they're not so good. Me, brother Joey, and himself went on a canoe trip in Indiana. He decided, I will lead us to where we have to go. He successfully led us into some rocks where the canoe tipped over. AJ is also a very good baker. Probably when we were 13 or 14 years old, we decided we needed to come up with an idea for Mother's Day to cook our mom something. So we thought the easiest thing to do was make some chocolate chip cookies. After a couple trips to the grocery store, we made them. The bottoms were undercooked. We thought they were terrible. So we decided to take them and form them into a heart and deliver them to them on Mother's Day. Not only did they love them, they cried, they hugged us, they kissed us. The tradition has lasted all the way up to last year. We've created such creations as cheesecakes, homemade cannolis, and what I think are famous is baked Alaska. We get to set it on fire outside. So, and you should know, AJ cannot make excuses when it involves baking because I've seen masterpieces firsthand. AJ is also an enabler. One day when we were bored, we were swinging on the swing set, sliding down the slide in his backyard. We thought, why not take our shoes off, stand on the slide and go surfing down in our socks. AJ turned out to be a lot better at it than me. Because when his dad came home, Uncle Tony said, Kevin, I think I gotta go to the hospital. My ankle's broken. AJ is also a locksmith. When my dad wanted to put a lock on our liquor cabinet in the basement, he went on and bought some locks. AJ came home and said, Uncle Rick, I can pick that lock. My dad said, go ahead, go for it. In less than 30 seconds, the lock was picked, and my dad was on back to the hardware store looking for an AJ-proof lock. Ellen, I tell you this because AJ will always find a key to your heart. AJ, I consider you more than a friend. You are my brother, and I'll always be there for you. You have found yourself a new best friend in Ellen, who brings out the best in you. She puts a smile on your face, laughter in your voice, and love in your heart that will last forever. I wish you two nothing but love, happiness, and exciting adventures in your future. Now let's raise our glasses. First, in memory of Grandpa Kinsey, Grandpa John, Manya, Grandpa Reynolds, Grandpa Glenn Bechtel, who are not physically here with us, but are looking down upon us and blessing you on this day. To AJ and Ellen, wish you nothing but a lifetime of love and happiness. Salute.
Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Let's hear it one more time for our best man, Kevin Murkowski.